Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their minds. I am your host, JustJack.com, coming to you with a midweek check in. And we know that there are lots of things going on in the world right now, and lots of things going on in the cosmos. And this is the greatest show on earth, they say. But for those of us humans who are here, who have to endure it, let's just be honest. Life has been throwing us some serious challenges. Some lots of stuff has been thrown our way lately, whether it's personal struggles or professional roadblocks or just the weight of everything happening in the world. We've all had moments where we wonder how much more of this can I take? Jesus, be offense. But here's what I want to remind you today. You're still here. All right. You're still here. Even if it feels like you're barely holding on, and that in itself is a testament to your strength. What is that? What is that quote that they always say in the church? If you're barely hanging on by a thread, make sure it's the thread of his garment. Um, but we're not going to pretend like everything's easy because it's not. It's not. For many of us, it feels like we're just trying to keep our heads above water, hoping we don't sink under the weight of it all. But here's the truth. Resilience isn't about pretending that things aren't hard. It's about acknowledging the difficulty and choosing to move forward anyways. Sometimes we forget how strong we really are. I know I'm guilty. The fact that we're still waking up every day and pushing through, even when it feels like the world is too heavy, shows some sort of strength that runs deep within us. Life may be difficult right now, but it's not stronger than you. If you really think about it, you've overcome hard things before, and you'll do it again. So when life feels overwhelming and we start to think that we have to fix everything at once, but that's not how we get through hard times. We don't climb a mountain by leaping to the top. We do it one step at a time. And each small step you take, whether it's getting out of bed, sending that email, or simply just taking a moment to breathe, is a victory. Every small step matters. It's not just about being perfect or strong all the time. It's about continuing to show up even in the smallest ways. I want to encourage you to give yourself some grace. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like you don't have it all together, that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to keep going. It's okay to ask for help, to take breaks, and to admit that we're struggling. Grace is not just something that we extend to others. It's really something we need to extend to ourselves. You're doing the best you can, and that's enough. I think one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves when life gets tough is that we're in this alone. You know, the world around us becomes invisible. We can't see others, or that we can't see help. But you are not in this alone. We're all in the same storm, navigating through different waves, but we're all in this together. Some of us are in boats. Some of us, all we got is life jackets. Some of us don't even have that. But we're all in this storm. So don't hesitate to reach out for support when you need it because no one was meant to carry the weight of the world on their own. Lean in on your community. If you're barely kicking and paddling, don't be afraid to ask someone with a boat if you can get in. Lean on your community. Lean on your faith. And lean on those who actually care about you. Remember that every challenge we face is temporary. Even if it feels like the storm is never going to end, it will. There's always light on the other side, and you are closer to it than you think. So keep going. One step at a time, one day at a time. You've got this. Even when it doesn't feel like it. And on the days when you can't believe it for yourself, just think of me and I'll believe it for you. Just message me this week. I want to encourage you to take a moment each day to acknowledge the small victories, whether it's getting through a tough day, making time for yourself, or just showing up when you really didn't feel like it. Celebrate that, boo. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't be afraid to reach out. Sometimes the bravest thing we can do is ask for help. Keep going. You're stronger, more capable, and more resilient than you realize. Life may be hard right now, but you're tougher than any challenge you face. You've overcome hard things before and you'll do it again. Keep going, not because it's easy, but because you're worth it. Keep going, not because you have to, but because there's still so much waiting for you on the other side. Keep going because you're not alone in this. We're all in this together. And as you continue the rest of the week, find someone that could use this message and feel free to send it to them. Remind them to keep going. You got this. I'm always here. If you ever need to have a chat about business or just life, or maybe just catch up as two old friends, message me and we can set up a call. But this week, from where you are right now, I want you to go and write a note to yourself and stick it somewhere you can see it the rest of the week. And I want it to say, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Remember, you don't gotta get it perfect. You just gotta keep it going. I am your host, JustJack.com. We welcome you to subscribe to our newsletter at JustJack.com, JustJack.com. Check out some of our classes. And once again, it is Halloween season, so we are booking tarot readings. We are booking tarot readings 31 for 31 days. 31 for 31. So the first 31 people will get it for $31. And then it'll go up to 35 for 35, and then 40 for 40, and so on and so forth as we go on into the next season, which is November. We also have the Day of the Dead on November 1st. So if you want to book your table tippings or tarot readings, please book them by October 31st, Halloween. I will see you guys on the flip side. Much love. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Felicia.